Hi, I'm Alistair Davies. I just thought I'd try and share something with you which I'm not sure if I have invented this. I've never seen anybody else do this. So if somebody else has done this, then we've both had the same thought. When I first started painting, I used to find nice little pictures like that in magazines, and luckily I was able to take that picture or photograph and make a painting out of it. Some people find it difficult to increase the size of something when it's that size. Nowadays obviously you can scan it and blow it up and stuff like that. But if you wanted to make a picture this size, which is a full sheet of paper, a little idea that I've come up with might help people get things in the right place, is this, which I'm going to share with you. I'll bring this a bit closer. If you can see on this photograph, what you first need to do is you need to find the eye level of the photographer. Apologies to the photographer who did this, I don't know who you are, so I couldn't ask permission to use this little photograph, but there you go. So first of all you need to find the eye level, and you do that by finding the gutter or the top of the windows, and you put a straight edge on and you just draw it down on the end, down like that. And then you find something coming up from the bottom of the building or the bottom of a windowsill, as long as it's on the same building, and you bring them up, and where they cross, if you do it in a parallel line across your picture, that's the eye level of the photographer. Okay, so you can then put as many of these other lines going to this vanishing point as you wish. So this is now the vanishing point. This line here is the eye level. Right, so once we've got that, what we then need to do is we need to take this and we decide where the vanishing point on this photograph, strangely enough, is halfway in the photograph, which doesn't matter. But if we take our piece of paper like this and we put the photograph halfway between the paper and a little ways in from the edge, like it is, and with a little bit of sticky tape on the back, we stick it on there like so. Okay, all got that so far? Good. Then we take a nice straight edge like this, and or a big ruler if you've got one, and first of all we put the eye level in. So we put this on the eye level on the photograph. Let's get it parallel first. You can measure this if you wanted to. So we then do our eye level line. Okay, you probably can't see that, but trust me, it's there. And that's going to be our vanishing point here in the picture. Then we take these lines that's on the photograph and we just, excuse me, my easel is moving, I'm pressing. We then take these lines, as many of the ones we've made on the photograph, get organised first. Hope you can still see that. Back to where we were, put the lines on there, and then we go from here and we do the lines across on our straight edge like this. I'm not going to do too many because the video will be too long, so I'll give you the general idea. Then we can get that there and there, and that's these two lines here from this windowsill here, if that's a windowsill, is it called a windowsill? Lintel, go into our vantage point down here. The top of this roof on the photograph here, we can put that in, and we can get that line in there, like so, and that'll go up there, that'll keep going up there. Right, so we've got our eye level, the vanishing point's underneath this picture here. There's a line going from this path here, which a lot of people have problems doing, getting paths in that going away from it because it's kind of quite awkward to get the angle right. Right, so there's the path in there. okay, going up, like, so that post is going to be, well, you see, what you can do, you can then go to your vanishing point, and then you can do a line like that, because at the top of that post there, and then you can put your post in there. It's at the top of there, just roughly, a general idea. And then you can do that with all the other points of reference on this photograph. You can do as many of these lines as you wish from the photograph, and then you work them there. And so what you end up with is something. What am I doing? He doesn't know what he's doing. What you can do is on the other side of here, excuse the little bits here, we've got the vanishing point here, and there's the windows and the river coming up. So we've generally got things in the roughly in the right place, and we can work on that. So basically, if you've got a little photograph like that, try not to be too frightened of it as a beginner, to scale it up. This is a nice simple method. If you've got a photograph like this one's got 2 vanishing points there. You do exactly the same. You mark it up, and you get your vanishing point over there and your vanishing point over there. What you'd have to do is reduce your paper down so it's a sort of oblong, more of an oblong than a square. Narrow it down, and you'll be able to get exactly the same by putting in the 2 vanishing points. So you'd have one over there and one over here, and you get your lines for your building. You can see the lines on the building going to the vanishing points. You just copy them. So you put one vanishing point here, you do them lines, and then you move it over to the other vanishing point on this side, and then do them lines. So you do one at a time, one over here, one over there, and then you get all your lines in, and you're able to do your building. Something as really complicated as that as a beginner. Once you've got your perspective lines in, that's half the battle. All you then need to do is some vertical lines for the buildings, the windows. Job's a good one, dead easy, no problem. Any questions, get back to me. Bye, thanks, great watching, good man.